discussion in the papal sense, I would love to just get your thoughts on Pope Francis and his legacy. What, in your view, in your mind, will stand out about his years as Pope?
Well, Pope Francis was a source of tremendous renewal. He kind of invited the church to return to its roots in the gospel. When he gave the little stump speech that they all kind of give as they're discerning together. Well, one, he only used 3 minutes of his allotted 5 minutes, which endeared him a lot to the other cardinals. But he used the image of, we hear about Jesus knocking on the door of the human heart, but we always assume he's knocking from the outside. This He used the image of, like, Jesus wants to get out in the world and transform it, and that I really think you found in his pontificate, and these constant calls for a church that is more merciful, a church that accompanies people where they are in the messiness of their lives, a church that is joyful, a church that is humble. These are all kind of massive macro brush strokes, but which have all kinds of implications for how people encounter the gospel and the church in their day-to-day lives.
And of course, I think the overarching question about what happens next is how much will the Vatican and the church writ large want to continue that legacy? But that's the existential question. Let's get into the process. So, practically speaking, what happens now? The funeral was announced to be on Saturday. Is there an interim pope for the time being?
No, by and large, governance questions go to the College of Cardinals as a whole. Uh, most, nearly all Vatican officials, for the time being, lose their title. Like, nobody really has a job right now. There's an official called the Camerlengo who sees to some of the matters of the transition, but really the Cardinals are doing interim management right now.